Somebody call a doctor because Bad Medicine is back. Over there is Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today I am very excited because we are checking out Venom The Last Dance. Now, this is one that I absolutely loved. The first one, I consider it one of my favorite Marvel movies of all time. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to say Marvel movie. I know there's some back and forth with Sony. Anyhow, I wasn't crazy about the second one. It was good, but not as good as the first, so I'm expecting big things from the last run.
It's time to end this trilogy, hopefully with a bang, and I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to find that out. Because, Eddie, you're a loser.
Yeah, I had as much fun with the second one as I did the first one. If I'm being transparent, I'm not the hugest Venom fan, but the movies are they're fun for me. So, good, bad, or otherwise, I'm excited for this third one.
Eddie.
Yeah, I have no expectations coming into this one. After 1 and 2, I think we have a pretty good idea of what this one perhaps is going to be. I would be amazed if it's anything outside the box of those. But it's not a bad thing. I just want to be entertained by the great Tom Hardy and the rest of this cast. So with that being said, let's go!
I am now God of the Void, Fighter of Worlds.
This guy looks like a dark
Long
elf.
ago, when light invaded my kingdoms, my symbiote children betrayed me and imprisoned me here.
What are we watching?
At last, a codex is being created. It is the key to my freedom. Find me the codex.
Let me guess. That's on
Codex is in Mordor.
And when I escape and annihilate every living planet and destroy my symbiote offspring, I will reward you with your lives.
I'm talking to all of them. So wild how they can just travel just by shooting a fireball in the air.
Creating a portal.
Yeah.
Wormhole.
No,
So are we gonna
it's different
pick up-
than it's in association with Marvel instead of Marvel Studios.
Association.
That's
with
what it's been
Marvel.
for the last 2 films.
Well, yeah, I know.
You're going to give us that a few times. Now, just remember, it's an association with.
So you say
Well, because Mason Quinn brought up the Sony Marvel thing.
superhero people. All right. So tell me again about your purple alien friend who really loves stones.
Thanos.
Aliens, they do not love stones.
Don't start.
Do not love stones. Do you know what they love? They love eating brains. Because that's what they do.
Señor, he made my family disappear.
We are drunk.
Oh.
Whoa.
It's just like what those other things did.
What? I'm so done with the multiverse shit.
Oh, my head hurts. I feel like I'm drunk, but I'm also hungover at the same time.
Hey, you want a Bloody Maria?
Buddy Maria.
They playing tequila?
I don't want to drink.
Ay, Dios mío.
Stop! You are destroying this man's bar.
I'm having the time of my life today.
I'd rather have a glass of water.
Be a man, Eddie.
What the hell were those things?
I was born with them.
Freaking bar, I'm done with this shit.
Police are still trying to locate former reporter Eddie Brock
Oh.
after the tragic death of Detective Patrick Mulligan.
They think that I killed him.
How long can he evade authorities?
We are on the news here. We are on the news. Everywhere.
Oh, we can't go back to San Francisco, and I'm not staying down here hiding for the rest of my life in Mexico, that's for sure.
Where would we go?
I don't know. I don't know. That could work. This judge got me kicked out of New York.
What a...
Yeah, I'm still in a ton of shit on him, too.
I've always wanted to see the Statue of Liberty.
Maybe we could blackmail him.
Let's go. Road trip.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Take the change.
Oh.
There's a little.
Little symbiote in there.
Yeah.
I need a Tylenol.
Oh.
Do you hear that?
Come on, Alfie. You're going to be all right.
Someone's in trouble, and I need fuel for the road.
Yeah, okay.
It's good logic.
A lot of cameras catching his face. These cameras, I don't know if they feel like they might not have facial recognition technology, but who knows?
Maybe, maybe not.
Huge. I promised not to eat it.
They're fighting dogs.
I draw the line at fighting dogs, pal.
There you go.
Oye, vato, you're in the wrong place.
Oh, hello.
This is our territory. We can't let you leave.
I have a headache on account of the fact that I was drinking a lot. I'm going to be honest, I have a really dark and unpredictable side to me.
We all have monsters inside us.
Not like this. So dark that it is highly likely to tear your head off and feed it to your ass. All right, look, whoa, come on. I got a suggestion.
No, stop speaking.
I'm not going to stop speaking. This is for you. I'm doing this for your benefit, all right? I don't have to, okay? Just pay attention. We're going to find all of these dogs loving forever homes because what you're doing is irreplaceable. Sweetie, I'm giving you a chance. You should probably take it.
Say when.
When?
Oh. There you go.
There's our...
Jeez.
Oh,
drop kick.
with the Crocs.
What are you?
We are. We are. No. Yeah, we are.
Venom.
Nice.
There you go. Eat some heads.
Well, that's the end of that crew.
Oh, hey, buddy. That's my shoe. That's my shoe.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh.
These will fit.
Now we are.
Nice.
Cowboy
Something we
boots.
actually did here. Now I got stuck with a superhero who can't fly.
Wanna bet?
Oh,
what the
hell?
look at
Jesus,
that.
that's not good.
Oh, cool. We get like Predator vision. It's a little bit like
that one
Pitch
of the-
Black the way they
Is that one of the nulls?
Yeah. Oh, look at that. It has facial
recognition.
There we go.
Get me General Strickland.
Strickland, school burned down 10 years ago.
You're a slacker. It's like your old man.
This poor guy.
Oh, this guy's getting his night ruined again.
Bloody Maria. This is a Bloody Mary.
Of course.
Tequila, right?
I think so.
What's
There.
Tell me about the man who was just here.
He was acting like crazy, talking to himself.
What was he saying?
He had these big, massive, wild arms. They were bubbling like this.
Bring him.
Oh, what?
Just being a bartender.
Not very fair.
Innocent bystanders.
Innocent, just right to the neck.
Oh, bullshit.
Paper clips, eh?
Did you get struck by lightning?
Juno?
You think they're another brother and
is
sister
Juno.
under those stars?
Juno Temple.
Looking at the same sky.
I'll be able to tell you one day.
Roswell, 1947.
My twin brother. Future NASA scientist.
When thunder roars, head indoors.
Uh-oh.
Oh, she did get hit. Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
She was the conduit to that.
Yep. It transferred through.
Oh, I want to place at a window like that.
Mulligan and Root.
He's on life support. Get him to emergency symbiosis
Oh,
now.
there he is.
We're gonna see.
There's Mulligan.
We're gonna see Toxin.
For a second there, that looked like no one was driving.
That's what I thought too. It looked like it was unmanned. I was thinking the same thing.
His other symbiote left him for dead. We saved him.
Of course he did.
Yep.
Oh, got the 5s. J's. Ones you told me look like old man shoes.
Well, they do.
Let me get that.
We got this down in Mexico.
I don't get this obsession.
I told you, my mom made me this pen.
It's July.
I'll see you in there. Mm-hmm.
Have Christmas in July sales.
Went over his head on that one, didn't it?
Yep.
Oh,
You know we carry all kinds of viruses and bacteria that could be harmful to a sensitive life form. And we don't know exactly what we're dealing with here.
As long as we're keeping the guests safe.
This is the first time we've had a host compatible with one of our symbiotes, and now we'll be able to talk to one.
You'll always be the cop and bridesmaids to me.
The transfer was successful. We had no choice. We had to try and save you.
No choice.
whoa! Ugh! Oh, nice.
May I?
How did it go through his sweatshirt and then
May I
back?
ask you some questions?
Should be the least of my concerns.
Same
Is
as old
the symbiote
Venom does it
communicating
already.
with you? Do you hear it?
Sound distresses them.
Why are they here?
Safe haven.
Safe haven?
We are running. Is he talking about the other symbiotes?
I think so.
His creatures search the universe for us. But we will be found. When we are, he will kill us all. There will be nothing left.
Here? On Earth?
Anywhere.
Oh.
I've seen the future.
Oh.
The darkness has If you look out there to your left, just now you will see the Grand Canyon.
So we can fly! Oh my God! Direct to New York! My mouth is so dry! Are we clear? No, no. It's so unpleasantly cold! Oh, the so gross, dude! It doesn't mind! Like
Oh, they located him.
Yep.
Whoa!
Jesus!
What is that? Oh!
Oh.
Look at all those teeth.
Oh, in the engine.
Oh! I'm sorry, Eddie, but I've got to disappear. What now? We're in deep shit.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus!
Why did you do that? I will explain.
After we die and hit the ground?
Yeah.
Oh!
Parachute.
Okay, there we go.
With his one of his cowboy boots.
Soft landing. Bend your knee. Engage your core. Engage your core. Oh, yes, that's it. Yes, that's it. That was a xenophage. A symbiote hunter. The problem is, if she has found her way here, others will soon follow. The xenophage's maker also created a symbiote.
So that's your sister.
Oh, the symbiotes turned on him. Locked him up on Dentar.
Your planet.
No, not your planet.
Not your planet.
A prison we built for him to sleep.
Of course.
For eternity.
What's his name then? I didn't hear what you said. No.
No. This is serious, Eddie.
This is not talk.
I do like the urgency by Venom here.
It doesn't. It wants us. We have something it needs.
We only have this shitty shirt. You got one boot. Sunburn.
And the Codex.
What now?
I'll show you. Let's say you died. I could bring you back to life.
Well, I like that.
But if I did, our separate life forces will become one single force called a codex.
What the hell is a codex?
It's a key that unlocks a cage.
The prison on Clintar.
It would free our creator.
Well, thank God we haven't died.
Except that one time.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Nice callback.
So you're telling me we're carrying this thing?
That's why the Xenophage is hunting us.
What do we do?
She can only see the codex when a symbiote is in its full true form.
So we gotta stay out of.
Yeah.
All right.
You mean you can't come out?
I can do this. I can do this. But if I fully transform, the codex sends her a tracking signal. She'll find us, rip it out of our spine, and free Null from Clintar.
So how do we get rid of this codex?
As long as you and I both live, the codex exists. If one of us should die, the codex would die.
That's not gonna work for me.
Doesn't work for me.
Not me, brother. Oh, is this gonna be it?
Oh, is this the scene?
How fast do you think you can get that thing to go without killing it?
Only one way to find out. Surprise!
Here we go.
Horsey!
Oh, we're gonna see it.
I love Horsey.
Look at that.
Oh.
Nice song.
Some Queen.
Oh, that thing moving. The tongue.
I see you.
They were running. That's what he said.
They were always migrating. A meteor carrying symbiote life crashes on Earth, and they all survive. Coincidence?
We just intercepted an emergency call from an Airbus out of Mexico saying a man jumped off the plane over Sequoia.
We'll take the Osprey.
Will?
Eyes wide.
Bruv.
Bruv.
They should just rename it the Bruv.
That soldier looks familiar though too.
Thank you.
Penguin.
My balls.
We'll have to,
Oh yeah.
we'll have to look back.
Yeah,
That was
Penguin.
horrible.
Oh, sound waves.
Seriously, how fast are these guys?
Oh, they found him pretty quick.
Look at this setup. Holy Jesus.
He lost the other boot.
No way would I be trusting those cables. Absolutely not.
Oh, look at that. Immediately turned into underwater. Oh, jeez. Look at that.
Well, they knew, right?
They're going to be by the water.
Be by the water, strap up.
Yep.
Just in case.
Every possibility.
Hey, I got an idea. Let's drown our guy.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Some rough stuff. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh. 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 Eddie just clipped somebody. I think that's like I think that's the first time he's done it without Venom.
What? Why are we trying to?
Fish. Oh, fish. Oh, come on.
That's awesome. That's a frog.
That's a frog.
Folks, are these all from the comics? These different versions?
Always got to catch him.
No, the Codex!
Can't let you die.
Dude, the vision on those damn
that's
things.
wild.
Well,
these
here
guys
comes
are
backup.
Yeah, they're
Accidental backup.
Where did that come from?
about to be screwed.
It's about to get real ugly.
Morph!
Coffee.
Oh, yeah!
Jeez. You can get a tail, but it's not fully. Oh.
It's like a merman,
Dad.
Oh,
it's like a damn wood chipper.
Well, it's got all those teeth.
Oh,
Holy
what the was that?
How'd that go for your ex?
The thing you talked about, the creature. It's here. It killed some people.
Full toxin.
Oh.
He's so beautiful.
Oh, she's gonna take on a symbiote. She's gonna grab one of those ones out of the cages and morph with it or something.
Well, typically in movies, the ones that are like astonished by it die.
I sense.
And she's Dr. Quinn.
Scientist. My own. Scientist. And yet, the one Null seeks is not here.
What does he seek?
Venom. The black one.
Brock's symbiote?
He's the only one who carries a codex. The end is now. Venom carries the key to Null's freedom. He must never obtain it.
Or your race will be killed.
You and you and you.
And this entire planet.
Everyone, everything.
How do we stop whatever's up there from coming down here?
You can't. He's older than the universe. He means the key. Then everything will end.
How do we stop him from getting it?
If the symbiote and the host are alive, then the codex is alive.
And if one of them dies?
The codex dies.
Destroying the codex is the only way it remains unobtainable, right?
We have barely even scratched the surface.
My people are dead. Something is coming that cannot be beaten. I'm stopping all this shit right now.
Science is sacrifice.
Teddy.
Oh, jeez.
Lady, we're talking about a global sacrifice.
Yeah.
I'm with her.
I'm with her, though. She doesn't want anything to happen to Venom already.
For the sake of the whole universe, she's gonna turn
Look
evil.
at me, Mr. Thanos.
Yeah.
Look at Thanos.
Yeah.
Maybe Thanos was right.
They kind of got you there.
Remind me of the story in which Thanos decided to take out everything.
Do you think that's going to happen in here?
50%. Thanos didn't say
We wouldn't be here if this movie worked out the way you think it would.
It means only two of us would be at this table. You're good with that?
Yes, he is.
Yes,
I've made that point clear a million
That's
times.
not how that works. All four of us could make it. All four of us could have been gone.
That's what everybody thinks. Oh, it won't be me that gets taken out. It won't be any of my friends.
Then 5 years. 5 years, you're gone.
Recently. Is everything okay? Yeah.
I was confident.
So, with dog and sausages.
Sausages.
You hungry?
Yes.
Come over.
Oh,
Now, look, I know that Spider-Man 2,
Nova Moon.
Andrew Garfield's,
And
is not in relation to this, but see, we got another actor from the Sony.
Oh.
Yeah, the Amazing Spider-Man. He was Lizard.
Yeah.
I'm Eddie.
Nice to meet you, Eddie.
You too. Pleasure.
Come, sit, please.
Okay.
Come on.
Thank you. Thank you. Jesus Christ.
So nothing died on that plate, Namaste, man.
Thank you.
Hey, where are you headed?
New York.
Oh, wow.
Pass.
All right. Long way to New York with naked shrimps, man. Yeah. We could ride you out to Vegas.
Yeah.
These people are weird. I'm telling you.
That would be so kind. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Of course, life's one big adventure. Who doesn't love making new friends?
Right?
This guy.
Family ready?
Yep.
Guest ready. Let's rock this camper. Ground control to Major Tom. Welcome to the city of second chances.
Well, kid, you can enjoy very little bit of it.
Call Vegas, city of second chances.
Yeah. It's Sin City.
Vegas.
Camera, of course.
Really old school.
Cameras everywhere, my friend.
They just clean up the image.
Please.
Oh, Martin, that's...
And
Thank you.
quality support, cushioning, plus they come with an antimicrobial footbed.
No, reject them. Bastard clocks. I would like to see her when we get to New York, Eddie.
When we get out of this mess, we're gonna go see her. We're gonna say, hi, Lady Liberty.
God, how tired would your arm get?
And see a show.
Answer, hold your arm up for the rest of the movie.
Definitely not.
Just for a half hour.
No, that would wreck my shoulder.
What's next? Hold on.
Well, Louise, I'm not sure $20 is gonna get us much in the way of motor transport. And I'm not ever riding an alien horse again. So I guess it looks like we're still in cars.
No, I've watched Rain Man, and in my infinite wisdom as a celestial.
Oh, he's gonna win money.
Bingo, bango, luxury ride, Bluetooth sound system, AC, the top down. Because that's how we roll.
Paris Casino has a strict dress code. Don't push it, all right, buddy?
Want a hand?
Yes.
Oh!
Oh, there's some
We need a
fancy clothes.
disguise.
Oh, they're gonna give.
Hey, man.
They're gonna give
not-
Tom Hardy the 007
peeing
look.
on him?
He's pissing on him.
Whoa.
Why'd you keep knocking people out? What is
Four
wrong
fingers
with
say to the face.
Are we about to get our...
Here's our 007.
There we go.
Yeah, baby. Now no one will recognize us. Seriously.
The cuffs.
Yep.
I got it.
There it
You
is.
could get voted. People say
I'm pretty sure he was.
No, effing way.
Oh, is that? Hey! Yeah!
Let's dance, baby.
You know what, Mr. Chen? We are fugitives. We are on the run, so thank you for having us. We gotta go.
you're no fun.
One last dance before you go.
Oh, last dance.
Yeah.
Oh,
no.
shit. The techno version's bad.
What a contrast. You got this version of the song, and that thing's crashing through Vegas.
Don't panic. They can't see the codex.
What the hell is that? Wow. So ugly.
She can't see the thing she's looking for.
Ooh.
Now what? Of course.
Here they come.
Here's the 6.
Oh.
Ah, I did it again.
There you go.
We made it.
For anyone who is watching, has anyone been to Area 51? A lot of snow.
Follow me, guys. Come on. This is so exciting. I can't believe we're here.
Neither can we.
Did they put him right next to him?
Yeah.
Of course they did.
Nice.
What are you doing here?
We're being hunted, Eddie. You have what he needs. Protect the codex. Dark, a symbiote army waits here. Free them.
Yep. Here we go.
Now must stay locked away.
Eddie, I'm Dr. Payne.
We need a symbiote army, guys.
We're all done here. All of this is out of your hands.
I'm taking
my
over.
lab.
No, not yours. You just work here. You, Christmas, you're going home.
And what about them?
Shutting you down.
You killed one of my people. I'm returning the favor personally. Please escort Dr. Payne out of here. Come on, Christmas, time to go. Hey!
I bet you she's got the...
Oh! Yep.
Oh,
she did.
She already did.
Big mistake.
Oh, boy.
Oh, there it is.
Run! Go!
Can you have multiple symbiotes on the same person? Oh! Thanks for coming out. Just
Like
got
that?
shredded.
Release the symbiotes!
Oh,
You know,
right through the
if you
shredder.
guys just leave it alone, you'll survive.
Yeah.
Oh! Oh, see ya, Jim.
Oh, Jim's gonna make it.
Oh, shit! Well, now
we go.
doesn't Jim get a codex? Or maybe I'm thinking wrong.
No, it's only Venom's the
Venom
one
and
that carries
Eddie.
it.
Yeah, we're gonna get a whole army. Here it goes.
Oh boy.
Oh, there's still one there. Oh, another one through the shredder.
Get the Codex out of here.
Oh, whoa!
That's our way out.
Oh, it's like Die Hard
moment.
You, break us out of here.
Oh,
Here we go.
wild.
There's no aliens here, kids.
Now you're just seeing everyone. Oh, now the family's going to be in danger.
Yep.
You gotta go. Move it.
There you go.
Oh, she's definitely getting that one.
Yep.
Aliens. Alien invasion.
Still yelling. Oh, this is cool. Oh, ooh.
Yeah. Oh, line of the movie.
Hey, Martin and family.
Can't be here, Martin.
Dark forces, man.
This guy's stealing the show.
He is.
Oh, now they're unleashing the heavy artillery.
Well, we saw I got shredded through a plane.
Yeah.
Don't be scared.
Hi.
Pleasure to meet you.
Oh, they are just.
There he
Bringing
is.
the bazooka.
Did you see the laser on that thing?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a javelin or a bazooka?
Hit the wrong one.
Oh, shit.
Venom doesn't like fire.
No.
Thank you, Eddie.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know this. Did it just get bigger?
Jesus.
No.
No, but it put itself back together again.
Oh, there's Bronco coming through. Whoa.
Oh, shit.
Sending out a signal.
Remember that high
Sound,
pitch?
yeah.
Go, bring me that codex.
Oh, this is not good.
Send a whole army of them.
Shit.
Phone home, E.T. Oh, they couldn't handle one of them.
Yeah, we couldn't handle one. Now there's two.
There's only one thing that's going to distract them.
Copy.
Oh, is he going back on the bike like in the first one?
What?
I'm gonna round them up. Have the chopper follow me.
There we go.
Go.
Well, now she can heal a little bit. Now.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a razor?
That was.
Pretty badass, huh? Oh, I wonder if we can use the hyper acid.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking. That's what it's there for.
Good thinking.
Yep.
Aliens suck.
Just know you gave your kids an experience of a lifetime now.
Yep. One-handed Superman.
These explosions don't do anything.
You gotta have acid.
Target eliminated.
Not doubtful.
Nope. Oh.
Yeah, eliminated.
Let's finish this.
With pleasure.
Right, now we have a plan.
Acid.
The chopper blades.
Oh. What are we gonna do here?
Decapitation.
Oh!
It's not what I thought. I thought we were
And
going for...
in the brain. No, I thought she was going to split the brain.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, there's arm.
Yeah, not good.
Oh, the shredder.
Hey!
So that's the one that did it?
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
No, it's gonna come back.
See, they showed the acid back there again.
Yep. Oh.
Oh.
Sound waves.
These things are
Oh, no, it's
no.
shredded it. There's only one left. Got to give it to Rex.
Oh,
they can just keep sending them.
I really would have liked to have seen her. Lady Liberty.
We're gonna go just as soon as we get out of here.
Let's say he's going to heal him up one last time.
Come again.
And the hyper reactor.
Oh, he's got a hold of all of them. Look at that.
Yep. He's going to take them all into the acid.
Ooh, that is wild.
Huh.
They're trying to fight their way out.
Got to open up that cover on it.
They said The Last Dance, but
yeah, I thought for sure.
Oh, there we go.
What are you doing?
I'll never forget you. Don't forget me either, Eddie.
Strickland.
Strickland authorized.
Oh!
Oh, shit!
Oh.
One last time. Huh.
It's just bye for now.
Bye for now.
For an explosion, that's probably what. Oh. Is Rex getting covered in it?
No.
Rex is getting hit.
Oh,
he's
okay,
gonna
self-sacrifice.
Yeah, he's gonna pull the pin.
Oh, nice little flashback. What the?
What was?
Oh, she got tagged. Oh no. Oh boy, this is wild.
Oh. Yep. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, she wasn't gonna let someone else.
No, it's got that super speed. She ain't gonna have any more scars either.
No, she's healed. As long as she has symbiote. What?
I mean, that was a hell of an explosion he was in. He said it's only bye for now. I'm holding out hope.
For your bravery, you both have the heartfelt thanks of a grateful nation. Eddie, you're free to start your life again. Everything that happened in San Francisco and in the last few days, consider it expunged.
What about that guy he bumped into at the casino? Was there a little bit of venom in that?
Well, at least Eddie survived. That was kind of
yeah.
They were really
the way they were setting
take
it
him
up.
out.
Toast to the ones that it ain't. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back. Everybody hurts sometimes. Everybody hurts someday. But everything gon' be.
I won't forget you, buddy.
Lady Liberty.
Now that he's in New York, you know, who else is in New York?
That bump into that person had to mean something. Why
Of
would you
course
just put it
did.
in there?
Yeah, they'll give it to us at the end of this film.
All right, we'll let it roll here.
It was great. All the fish and the
there's a squirrel.
Yeah.
Your champion has fallen. The planets will be mine.
I will kill your world. Kill. Everyone will burn.
You will watch.
Ooh.
Interesting. Oh, yeah, that's right. They had him.
No.
Oh.
It's all that's left of it.
Let me guess. He's got a symbiote.
He's got to have, a little bit of venom maybe. Because he did start to touch it.
Didn't we see that in post-credit 2? In Venom 2?
Cockroaches.
Oh, a little residue left over.
Yeah. A little bit of residue in the jar. Venom. Last Dance, apparently.
Thy Last Dance.
Oh, this one was a lot of fun. They got right to it. The runtime was somewhere, the actual movie, I think like around an hour 30, hour 40, something like that. Probably close to an hour 40. But yeah, they got right into it. They gave us all the stuff we love about Venom, all the jokes. They did the songs. We had a couple of dances in there. And of course, the great action scenes. Look, I know Tom Hardy plays a big role in these movies behind the scenes as well, not just on screen. So, he definitely has a passion for it. And I think it shows that it's something that he's really interested in and wants to maybe work it into some other movies. Look, I know they said it's The Last Dance. And if this is indeed the last Venom movie, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with how they left it off. I mean, I don't know how many more you could really do. I think the future for Venom is putting him into other movies, other Marvel Universe ones now. I know. Everybody's going to say, oh, Mason Quinn, Sony owns whatever, and it won't go into a Marvel, but they did it with Tom Holland. And look, they can bring back Wolverine for Deadpool and Wolverine. They can do anything. So don't worry, we're going to see Venom again.
Quinn,
that's what I tell
like
everybody.
What is it you like to ask?
How much money would they like to make?
Do you like money?
Do you like money? So look, for anybody who's sad or whatever about this being the last Venom movie, I get it. But look, we had a ton of post-credit scene. We had the reveal of the big baddie at the end. So there's definitely going to be something going on there. And of course, we had the cockroach maybe getting some remnants of what might have been left in that jar. And there's still the symbiote left with our scientist. I'm sorry, I don't recognize her from anything else. I'm assuming she was just new to this movie. If she wasn't, let me know. But as far as I can remember, she's a brand new character. So it was interesting the amount of time that actually kind of wasn't spent with her backstory. We got a little bit of it. She was very cold, very scientific, didn't care about Rex's losses that he had on his team. And they could have gone a bunch of different ways with it. But overall, I really liked the way they did. We just had the main kind of like beast type creatures that were sent here. They sent the one, and then they ended up sending I think 3 or 4 total that Venom had to get rid of. So that was cool how they did that. Very unique creatures. You blow them apart, they pull themselves right back together. And I think that's part of the fun of these movies is obviously Tom Hardy's charisma comes right through the screen. Venom, of course, is awesome. A number of people's favorite, if not in there for certainly top 5, top 10 for sure. So yeah, this one was just a lot of fun. Where do I rank it? For me, the first one I still hold in such high regard because I think people waited so long for a really good Venom movie and then they finally got it. So for me, number 1 is still going to be the best, but I think this one is way better than 2, at least from what I remember. I only saw 2 the one time. But yeah, absolutely. This one was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. And I think they did a good job putting a bow on the Venom story, but never know.
Yeah, I thought this was a good, fun watch. I echo, that it was better than 2, which I thought that one was the one where they dropped the ball. But we always wanted a good Venom movie ever since we had Eric Foreman started as in Spider-Man 3. I didn't find it that bad, that Spider-Man 3, as much as people want to say. But Tom Hardy has done a great job as far as being Venom, whether it being Eddie Brock or doing the Venom symbiote voice. So this was just great to see extra ones. The only thing that I was mad about is Toxin. If you know the comics as well, is Toxin is usually feared by because it's the offspring of Carnage.
Oh, they had something worse.
Exactly. So Toxin had been regarded as one of the strongest symbiotes until Null was created. So it was a real shame to see him come in and then him go out.
Yeah, they got rid of a bunch of the symbiotes got taken out.
So Toxin I knew of. I know of obviously Carnage even before the movie because that was wildly popular back in the 90s. Carnage was. So I was interested to see all these other symbiotes. I didn't know any of their backstory or any of what their characteristics were. I just knew a Toxin from the book that I showed on earlier when we watched Venom 2 that I had the history of Spider-Man up to that point. So I knew a Toxin, so it was a shame to see him have such little screen time. And so it was a shame to have a little bit of screen time of Patty Mulligan as well. I was hoping to get a bigger role out of him. But it was fun to see all the symbiotes working together and trying to make an army like we saw. And I have no idea what the one that Juno Temple that played Dr. Payne, what that one created. But if they carry on any sort of this universe going forward, who knows what Spider-Verse is going to continue to exist after recent events. So we don't know where we'll go from here with that. But I'd love to see where that character goes from there on. And obviously, you can have a cameo in. And I love the shout out to all the animals that it would jump to, because there have been that throughout time with it, jumping on Wolverine and such. So this was a lot of fun seeing that aspect. Now, the story of, where Null needs the Codex to get to Earth and then just take over, I thought that was rather interesting, that only Venom possessed it. So that, he was able to take out a monstrous symbiote heel on the first one, and then obviously take out Carnage in the second one. So to see something that could still just beat the tar out of him, that he feared this much, that he was willing to stay off screen as much, I thought was rather interesting. But I just, these fight scenes with Venom, since they've gone a long way since Spider-Man 3, and even then I thought Venom was visually pleasing back then. But to see all these different symbiotes just look amazing, and then even the xenomorph, or whatever they called it, a xenomorph, they call it like that from that, but having the shredder thing. So that was
how unique was that? It didn't just eat
very
him,
much
but
so.
it was a wood chipper.
Pretty much. Because right away we saw it get thrown into the engine of the plane, so I was like, okay, but they kind of know it's there, so maybe more are going to come, so we have to figure out different ways to take them out. Well, then, sure enough, it's like, no, it
comes back together.
But then Martin in here and his family, they helped steal the show with the hippie lifestyle. They was doing some playback when he just got the MFer, and God, that was so great. So it was interesting that they incorporated a family dynamic into that. And I think that's what it would have been. They should have did that shot where he was saying that's a weird family, and then the family going, wow, that was a mighty weird guy. Eddie was weird, but yeah, I still loved it. It was a great watch. The action was top notch, as I expected. Loved it.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, look, for an action superhero comedy, this had just about everything you could want in an entertaining movie. Let's start with the action. We got all the action that we would expect from Venom. The creatures that came to battle him, I thought were really creative. I thought they were very well done. So the CGI / art department on this film, I mean, absolutely.
Yeah, they were outstanding.
Absolutely crushed it. So the detail on the what were they called? The Nulls? No, Null was the main.
Null was the main guy. I forget the pronunciation of the creatures.
The creatures I called them xenomorphs.
Yeah, the creatures that came to get him. I thought that was incredible. The battles that we had were incredible. When we had the soldiers chasing him and the helicopters and all that. That was cool.
Yeah, the water scene.
Of course, the water scene.
Yeah.
Of course, you got all the comedy and the humor that you would expect from Venom. His comments, of course, the back and forth between Venom and Eddie, and that dialogue that you're so used to from these films was great. They gave us a very fun scene in Las Vegas at the hotel, not just the gambling, but the dance. I didn't expect a Venom dancing queen crossover, so that wasn't on my bingo board. So that was fun. I wasn't really sure at first. I'm like, okay, what direction are they going with this Martin family? It threw me off a little at first, and then I ended up really liking it. And it was just something where you could have completely erased Martin and his family from the film, and it really doesn't make any difference whatsoever. But you're talking about Area 51. What if we threw in a family that was, where, hey, Area 51's about to be 86th. What if we threw that in, added some comedy, and it was great. And you guys, I hope it makes the cut. The hardest pop that I had through the whole movie, and these guys too, was Martin with the MFer, in the tower, right after he was saying, we're not going to see any aliens. So I thought that was fun. As far as that big action scene we got at the end, that was great. It was really cool to see all the different symbiotes and stuff like that, the different forms they took and the powers that they had. I thought that was really cool. Of course, the horse, Venom, and all those different animals, the frog, the fish. That was cool. So I found this one to be really, really highly entertaining. Now, if I'm being perfectly transparent, the first one I've only watched once. The second one I've only watched once. These weren't movies that I sat down and watched on a regular basis. And I got to be honest, I don't think these are on TV that much either, are they?
No, like I know when I'm at the gym, they'll have like FX or TBS or like those channels on where they play all the superhero stuff. And these I never see on there. It's always like Avenger stuff.
And I'll joke, and I've said it on the channel, that I travel a lot for work. And now that I'm older, I travel. When I get to my hotels when I'm traveling, I'm not going out anymore, right? Fridays and Saturday nights are what's on TV. Usually I end up watching Ancient Aliens, but a lot of times I'll catch, TBS or USA, FX, the channels that play the movies and stuff like that. And I got to be, like I said, this one I don't recall seeing this on any of the those channels. So I can't quite say, with certainty, how much fun I had in the first and second one. But I thought this was a really, really fun movie. Now, the one thing that I will say that Mason Quinn and I have talked about on this channel is that I don't know really the comic book story of the symbiotes. I don't know if in the comics they have all these other versions and stuff like that, or if that's just something that they made up for the movie. But look, I thought this was a ton of fun. And from the recollection that I do have, I'm going to say that this one was probably the most fun that I had watching these films. So I was really, really impressed. I don't think I got really any spoilers from social media or anything like that, but I
just
do,
the horse.
I do recall, the horse in the trailer. But I do recall people having mixed reviews and stuff like that, which of course we try to shelf when we come in to do our own reviews. I thought this was a lot of fun, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I went back quick to see what our scores were from the first two films. I gave the first one a 4 or 5, which I'm keeping on that. Andrew and Quinn gave it a 4.75, and Oak gave it a 4.5 on the first one. Second one was just Oak, Answer, and I. Answer gave it a 4.2. I gave it a 3.9, and Oak gave it a 4. Because I did go back and rewatch the second one. And yeah, it does not deserve a 3.9. It deserves maybe a 3. So I'm knocking that down to a 3.
Retroactively.
Yeah, I'm retroactively putting that down to a 3. As far as this film goes, it was, if you had any other expectations, then it was going to be kind of out of the box from the first two. Hey, I get it. Sometimes you want to have a hope that maybe it goes a different direction. But for me, I felt like it stayed right in the first two films box of Venom. So again, I had no expectation coming in, so I'm not let down by anything by the film. The one thing I will say though that I will harp on is the soundtrack. I really feel like not the score, but the soundtracks that they selected for this, I feel like they didn't match. But again,
the mood.
Well, it depends on, the person, and they want to keep some stuff lighthearted. I personally would have selected different tracks for this film. But again, to each his own. That is subjective, of course, when it comes to music, film, and how that gets into play. But it didn't bring me in for a deeper emotional depth.
Yeah, we're like, oh, that's a banger. Hell yeah, I'm in this.
Well, you know how some music for some folks,
they got me with Road Trip Wild World. I will say that.
So like I said, I didn't really care for that song the first time I heard it, but I know you said that's one of your favorite top 10 road trips. Not for me.
But like, you remember in Megamind when they hit us with AC/DC and Welcome to the Jungle?
They went all out with that music,
they
though.
had a pretty expensive budget for
as
that.
an extreme example, that's the effect that music can have on a movie.
Well, and for some folks like me, if the scene is done right, which, by the way, I thought the emotional elements that they were trying to hit were good enough for me when it was Eddie and Venom in that chopper and they were having that dialogue between each other. That was good enough for me to make me, oh, damn, this is actually not bad.
Yeah, that was good.
So now there was a score music behind that. So right there, it kind of sucks you in a little bit more. But like the example, using Maroon 5 there because we saw the titles. If subtitles told us Maroon
memories.
5. I personally, nothing against Maroon 5, but I personally would have selected a different track for that. Maybe it was money, and they're like, all right, this is good enough for what we were doing. I don't know. Either way, again, that music's subjective, but I'm just giving you my thoughts on that part of it. The beginning had me. didn't really seem too invested. I mean, I was entertained, so I want to highlight that. But if I was kind of like ranking some parts in there, the beginning was okay. Didn't care too much for the middle, but then the ending was good enough for me. So I feel like I was on a roller coaster ride with this. Again, I was entertained by this. I will say that's why I wanted to bring up the scores, is because this one for me was a little bit better than Venom 2, only because one, right, we know it was going to be the end. They did hit some emotional moments pretty good. Tom Hardy, of course, is at least to me, the key in all of this. So without Tom Hardy,
it's a way different set of movies.
I'm not sure how this would be. And again, the cast that they use in here, it's kind of interesting, right? Because we got Rex Strickland. I don't want to butcher the actor's name, but we've seen him in Doctor Strange, right? And then Rhys, who was Martin the hippie, we've seen him in Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, yeah, which
with
was
Andrew Garfield, which is Sony.
Some interesting casting.
Yeah,
there.
so the casting,
yeah,
at the end of the day, should it matter? No, but we have these characters in our heads that we've seen in other stories, and now they're bringing them into these stories, so it's kind of interesting on that part. Juno, I really wish we would have had a little bit more. I couldn't get too emotionally invested into her character. Juno's great. I have seen Ted Lasso. I know some of these guys haven't.
Oh, that's
Ted Lasso is on the list, and she's great in there. So I was kind of not really let down, but kind of surprised they didn't utilize her a little bit more.
Yeah.
And Stephen Graham, Detective Mulligan, that was interesting how they brought him back. I'm glad they brought back Peggy Lu as Mrs. Chan.
We gotta get Mrs. Chan.
Gotta get her in one more time. And again, we're gonna have to look at Captain Forrest there just to confirm that he was, but I'm pretty 99%.
Yeah,
sure
that
he
was the cousin.
The family was, interesting to be in here. I thought many times in that van, I thought there was going to be some kind of crash.
I'm waiting for it.
Or, just something kind of happening. But it was interesting to see them actually finally make it and then find a little hole in the fence or whatever, and then climb up so they could be used as pieces for some parts in the film. Didn't know that was Andy Serkis playing Null.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. With the ending and us losing Venom, I want to say that Venom is done, because that's what it looked like there. But
it looked
more
like
symbiotes, of course, to help carry on. But
right.
if this is the last time,
and correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't all the symbiotes connected? Right, like because they all knew about Null coming, right?
Remember they transfer the brain, but like all of them got taken out.
Well, no, the one that was with Juno.
That one's the only one that's around.
Yeah.
So she would know, but she doesn't have the code on.
Okay.
But we did see at that second post credit with something with the broken glass. So
the cockroach.
Some kind of residue left over is my
xenophage.
But I know that she was talking about cockroaches too. Oh, so maybe that was it. Maybe
they can survive
was it.
They can survive anything.
It can survive anything. Maybe that's what it was, and they just had that piece there, and we're overlooking it. Us, not you, but we're overlooking it. She did make that mention in the beginning of the film where
they would survive.
Kind of representative of the symbiotes and the cockroaches survived everything that happened at Area 51.
Yeah.
I don't think that they were showing that the cockroach was going to take over the symbiote. I think it was, hey, this is what survived after the damage that happened.
Now I'm talking that out loud. Yeah. But again, I guess this is Venom, folks. So the one thing I'm a little disappointed in now, and hopefully in the future we get Tom Holland and Tom Hardy with Venom. But the way they ended this, I don't think that's happening.
He is in New York.
Oh, the old TH.
He is, or Tom Hardy
is in New York.
Oh,
but again,
right now,
going off what the film just kind of gave us, assuming that Venom's gone, I'm going to have very little hope. And plus, with the way that Sony handles these goddamn Marvel characters, it's just atrocious. I mean, I've seen some reviews now of Kraven, and it does not look good. So again, thank you, Sony, for fucking up some shit.
And we were hyped for the trailer.
So the trailer did its job.
Yeah.
Sell you on, I'm going to go check it out.
And then the product
Then the people that looked at it and they're like,
we're still going to watch it.
Yeah.
We're here for it, ladies and gentlemen.
Some of the
we still got to watch
reviews
Morbius and some other stuff.
we still need to see some of that.
Yeah.
We still need to see Madam Web. I know some folks are going to say, I know some folks from Morbius and Madam Web are going to say, do not waste
do it.
time.
Don't do it, fellas. Don't do it.
Don't.
whatevs. At this point, well, and the other thing, as you're doing your score there, Dave, I just want to say, I think the important thing to remember here is that, look, I don't think Venom was ever meant to be the big tentpole franchise of the world of Spider-Man. He was always just going to be, I don't want to say this in a demeaning way, but he was always going to be an offshoot character of the main story. Now, everybody loves him for the most part, I think, and everybody wants to see Venom and other things, but I think it's important to kind of temper your expectations a little bit as to what these movies were going to be, because I don't see how they can make... Look, they made their 3. They had their run with it. I think the Venom is over. I just think he'll show up in other movies along with Tom Hardy. I don't see another
Nothing is over.
I don't see another standalone movie coming because I don't think it was ever meant to be. They got the 3 out of them. Maybe that was more than they expected. Maybe that's what they were going to go with, but it was never going to be like, Iron Man is a big standalone tentpole or, whatever. Pick your main Marvel character.
Nobody ever really expected it at first either.
Well, when Favreau knew he was going to save Marvel along with Wesley Snipes and Blade. Anyway, I digress. That's a running joke that we have on the channel here. But for me, hey, this is a 4 out of 5 answers for me. I was entertained, not as good as the first, but I did very much enjoy it. Of course, the great Tom Hardy is always a pleasure to watch. And yeah, this is pretty much exactly what I expected, quite honestly.
For me, it is 4.4 out of 5 answers because it was better than the second, not as good as the first, so right in that butter zone, and I absolutely enjoyed it. And thank you, Tom Hardy, if this is it for you as Eddie Brock.
I think I'm going to be standing out on my own little island here with my score. Like I said, I didn't need this movie to be like some groundbreaking plot or whatever. I just watched this movie to have a lot of fun, and I had as much fun as I can recall having, more so than the first 2. So I'm actually going to 4.75.
What happened there?
It's because he hit the table.
It's because you're on the table.
There's a lot of pressure with these new, to get a good snap. Jesus.
So, again, folks, I'm going to go back to recorrecting my score for Venom 2, which is, goddamn, these glares. 2.7, again, retroactiving the Venom 2 score. Now, to this film, 3.3. 3.3.
All right.
But the fun, you can have up to a 5 on the answer scale.
Fun factor.
So I'm counting a fun factor as another separate one. It's 5. But the film itself, 3.3.
Yep.
Book it.
Book it.
Expectations are important.
Well, this was a lot of fun watching this. Maybe we'll get into some more fun with some Morbius or Madame Web. We'll see how well these are.
There, right?
Craven the Hunter. I mean, hey, we're ready. We're ready.
We always say,
you
want
us to watch bad movies.
Yeah, bad movies. If those are really that bad, then we'll make sure we watch them to form our own opinions. And who knows?
Bad medicine has been known to go against the grain a little bit on what we like versus what some other folks like. Some people think it stinks. We like it. We think it stinks. Some people like it. So you never know. We could come out of Morbius and be like, oh my God, this is awesome. What is everybody talking about?
Jared Leto's a genius.
Crazy. What were you thinking?
When's the sequel coming out?
You
redeemed yourself.
Never know.
Oh, this was so much fun. Hopefully you all had as much fun as we did on this because it was a hoot. So for Appleton Oak, Diamond Dave, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, the answer. Good night, pals.
And goodbye, Eddie. Goodbye, Eddie.